Hey guys, I'm back. This is part 2. I'm continuing from the last part about info on Assassin's Creed 3. Um, Now, the NPCs in this game are much smarter. They're not gonna be like running up to you and just giving you missions like they did in the last game or something. Um, I'm guessing you kind of have to interact with everybody, talk. You could talk to everybody a bit more than you could usually. And they're a bit more like you could talk to every single one pretty much, I'm thinking. And as you can see, the Anvil engine is in work here. I mean, you see how his face movements, it's much more improved. I mean, look at it. It's much more realistic this time, not like cartoony like the last game. So that's pretty cool. um Also in this game it has dynamic weather. So the rain, it's gonna rain, it's gonna snow, maybe it's even gonna hail. And uh, and the dynamic weather mainly, I guess, was made for the naval battles that's the game is gonna have, which is another big feature in the game. So in this game, you can actually battle on ships. It's not gonna be a big part of the game, but one of the creators said, he's the story director, I believe, said that naval battles could be its own game in this game. And this is, by the way, a demonstration of the hook blade. So that's pretty much how it works. You like stick him and then you hang him up high. But anyway, so naval battles is a big part of this game, and you're going to be able to command your own ship in some of the story. It doesn't require you to do a lot of naval battles. Just some parts of the story you will need to do it, like to capture somebody or something. Uh, and you can also customize your ship for, like, I don't know, I guess with maybe much more powerful weapons and stuff, and different look and everything. And they also said that Connor is also customizable himself. Like, obviously you could do outfits. There was outfits in the past games, but also in this one you can customize like your loadout. So if you want to have like a pistol and then have a dagger in the other hand, you can do that. So you can dual wield in this game. And a little bit more about Connor is he isn't out for revenge, even though that army killed his parents, burned down their village. He's more for he's more along the lines of doing right for the people, for his people. Where like Ezio was more along the lines of vengeance because they killed his family, and then Altair was like that's his duty. Connor is a bit more about freedom, about freeing his people. And I'm gonna get to the pre-orders last, but I want to talk about the DLCs that are coming out for this game. So there has been 5 DLCs in total announced. It's gonna be released 6 months after the game is out. And the first one they mentioned was a George Washington DLC. I told you get to meet George Washington in this, but this is after the war. They said this take place after the war, and it's about George Washington having too much power, kind of becoming like a tyrant, and I guess use as Connor stopping him or something. And there's going to be 5 DLCs in total, and it's going to come out 6 months after. For the 360, it'll be 2,400 for the season pass, and 29.99 on the PS3. So expect those. But I want to mention a little bit more about the game. They say that Assassin's Creed 3 is a bit more cinematic this time around. Like this. I guess they're gonna have more scenes like this, but also like they say, it's gonna be more action packed. So I'm guessing, the chase scenes in the other Assassin's Creed before this were more, they were exciting on their own, but I guess a bit more. It seems like in this game, stuff is a bit more close up to you. So in that way, it is very action packed. Um, and also, like I said, it's set during the American Revolution. So you're gonna be fighting during that time, and in this uh, preview right here, you can see, you know, he's going towards the battle. I'll show a perfect example of like Revolutionary War, And also in this game, the main thing is you can go through buildings now. You can climb rocks, and you can climb trees. You're no longer strapped to one thing, like climbing buildings. Climbing buildings was fun. I know, I played all Assassin's Creed, and anybody know who played, but this adds a bit more variety. And yeah, I mentioned about the weapons, I mentioned about the new engine and the DLC. Now let's go to the pre-order editions of the game, which is right here. So there's the regular edition, which you get a extra mission, and then you get a sawtooth sword. This is at a GameStop. I don't know about Best Buy and everything, but I'm just going to talk about the special editions. So this is the Join or Die edition, and this one, it comes with this case, this collector's box here. It's a very good looking box, I gotta admit. And this is Connor's medallion, which is like I guess a medallion he wears. This is George Washington's notebook, which they say has secret codes in it, and then it has stuff that he did and everything. And you get a Ghost of War, a single player mission, and a sharpshooter outfit, which looks a lot like, okay, Red Dead Redemption, kinda. Really, like, I'm telling me that doesn't. And then there is the Freedom Edition. This one comes with the Alex Ross Steelbook case that you get for pre-ordering if you pre-ordered early. So if you did, this doesn't really matter to you, but I mean, they're getting it either way. So like, I guess later on you can get this. And then you get a statue of Connor standing on a rock with his axe and everything, and the flag behind him. Very, very beautiful statue. And then you get George Washington Journal, and you get one extra mission in this one. You gotta go to Lost Mayan ruins, and then the sharpshooter, and the lithograph, whatever that is. And the Lost Mayan ruins, I believe it's the same one you get for pre-ordering at GameStop. But I'm not entirely sure about that. And so, guys, that's all I have on Assassin's Creed 3. This is a much more in-depth review. No, not review. In-depth look at Assassin's Creed 3 and what's going to be in the game. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm going to be doing a small little walkthrough of the game. And also I'm going to be getting Dishonored today. So I'm going to be uploading some of that footage. So look forward to that. So okay, see you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Expect more. See you guys.